Received a question from Ashley in my free Facebook group, Girls Who Lift with Grant. If you'd like to join that group, by the way, again, it's free. Just search in Facebook groups, Girls Who Lift with Grant, or just click the link in the comment section I've left on this video. The question from Ashley is, hey Grant, a lot of exercises such as deadlifts and kettlebell swings sometimes hurt my lower back. Any tips on avoiding this? The no-brainer one is obviously technique, right? Like, we have to talk about that first, as obvious as it is. Your technique must be spot on. But one thing that you also must avoid is if you can't do something slow, pain-free, then you have no right to do it fast. The kettlebell swing is a faster deadlift. So if you can't deadlift pain-free, then there's no way you're going to be able to do it faster, i.e. a kettlebell swing pain-free. So for now, ditch the kettlebell swings and just focus on getting your deadlifts right and pain-free. And then as that starts to happen, then you can start adding more load to your deadlift, but also adding more speed and reintroducing kettlebell swings back into your programs. So first, technique. Second, establish, is it bad pain or is it delayed onset muscle soreness? Like, is it DOMS? Because I know a lot of people, when they feel any sort of pain in their back, they think it's bad immediately. But sometimes it's just DOMS. Same thing that you feel in your biceps after, some bicep curls, right? So is it bad pain? Or is it just DOMS, and any pain that you feel right now in your back, you just freak out and think it's bad pain? Technique, establish what kind of pain you've got. Third thing, let's assume that your technique is good and that it's still bad pain. So for the deadlift specifically, 9 times out of 10, I find that a lot of people have a hard time learning how to brace correctly throughout the deadlift. And when they don't brace correctly throughout the deadlift, they feel back pain. Because see, the back is probably stronger than ever. And the reason why it's probably sore is because doing more work than it needs to, and that's why it's pissed off, because some other muscles have gone on a holiday, and so the back has to do that other muscle's job. Those muscles that usually go on the holiday is the abs. And when you don't brace your abs correctly throughout the deadlift, the lower back then has to take up more of the grunt, and that's why it's pissed off. So there's probably nothing wrong with your back at the moment, again, assuming that all the other stuff we're already talking about is okay. So you need to learn how to brace correctly with your abs during the deadlift. How do you do that? There's 2 tips. The one is, you know how someone goes to punch you in the stomach and you go, and you tense your abs as hard as you can? That's how you brace your abs. Tense your abs by pretending someone's going to punch you in the stomach. Tip number 2 is wear a weightlifting belt. Now, I made a previous video. I think I called it The Truth About Weightlifting Belts. You can just search for that. I talked about how the weightlifting belt is not used for back support. Big no-no. The purpose of weightlifting belt is to give you feedback to make sure that you're bracing your abs correctly. And when your abs are braced correctly, then your back is supported. So your abs help protect your back, not the weightlifting belt. The weightlifting belt's job is not to protect your back. It's to give you feedback to make sure that you're pressing your abs out into something, being the belt, and let you know that you are actually doing it correctly. Because it's very hard to brace your abs and understand if you're feeling it correctly or not when you don't have a weightlifting belt, because you're bracing into anything. Again, for beginners. Like for me, I've been doing this for quite some time. I can tense my abs and know I'm doing it right, whether I have a weightlifting belt or not. But if you're having a hard time learning how to understand bracing, then get a weightlifting belt, because it gives you feedback. Because you can press your abs into the belt, and then you've got an understanding whether you're doing it right or not. So, get a weightlifting belt, and then focus on bracing your abs throughout the deadlift, and you might notice that your back pain goes away. So, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Like I said at the beginning of this video, if you'd like to have more conversations like this, you can join my free Facebook group. It's called Girls Who Lift with Grant. Just search that name in Facebook groups. Or you can click the link in the comment section I've left on this video. Apart from that, thank you for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.